The 7 Rules of Money, How to Really Get Rich. In this video, you'll learn the 7 most important rules of money, strategies that can help you build wealth and achieve long-term financial freedom. You don't need exceptional talent, a large inheritance, or extraordinary luck. These are universal principles anyone can understand and apply. If you're willing to stay consistent, we'll go step by step through how money truly works, how to make it work for you, and why real wealth has less to do with income and more to do with ownership and structure. Rule 1. The 4% Rule. Live off your wealth, not your work. The 4% rule comes from financial research and is often used to calculate financial independence. The idea is simple. If you can withdraw 4% of your investments each year without running out of money, you are financially free. For example, if you want to live on $100,000 per year, you'll need about $2.5 million invested. That's because $100,000 divided by 0.04 equals $2.5 million. That may sound like a lot, but thanks to investing and compound interest, it's absolutely achievable if you start early and stay consistent. True wealth isn't about luxury or status, it's about freedom. Freedom to choose how you spend your time, what you work on, and how you live. Rule 2. Master a high-income skill. To build wealth, you first need to increase your income. The best way to do that is by developing a valuable skill that the world is willing to pay for. Most high-income skills fall into 4 main categories. The 4 M's. 1. Make creative skills such as design, writing, video editing, programming, or building digital products. 2. Market. Understanding how to attract attention, sell products, and persuade customers. 3. Monetize. Turning ideas, systems, or content into profit. 4. Manage. Leading teams, organizing projects, and improving efficiency. Choose one area that fits you best and commit to it. Work on it for at least 1,000 days until you become excellent at it. Because without a strong, marketable skill that earns you a solid income, it's almost impossible to build lasting wealth. Rule 3. Don't just work for money. Own assets. One of the biggest misconceptions is believing that a high income automatically makes you rich. It doesn't. Real financial freedom comes from ownership, not labor. Employees trade time for money. When they stop working, the income stops too. Business owners and investors, on the other hand, own assets that continue to generate income even while they sleep. The process follows 3 key phases. Phase 1. Earn a high income using your skills and build savings. Phase 2. Invest in yourself, in education, communication, and mindset. Personal growth multiplies your long-term success. Phase 3. Invest your capital into assets like stocks, index funds, real estate, or your own business. The earlier you start building ownership, the faster your money begins working for you instead of the other way around. Rule 4. Use leverage, not just hard work. Leverage means achieving greater results with the same amount of effort. The ancient mathematician Archimedes once said, "Give me a lever long enough, and I can move the world." In finance, leverage means using systems that multiply your output through technology, capital, or people. There are 4 main forms of leverage. The 4 C's. 1. Code, technology, automation, software, and AI tools that handle repetitive tasks permanently. 2. Content, videos, books, or guides that can reach millions once created. 3. Capital, money that earns more money through investments or advertising. 4. Collaboration, building teams, partnerships, and networks that amplify your impact. Leverage is the key to exponential growth. Without it, you stay stuck in linear progress. More work equals more money. With leverage, your results compound far beyond your effort. Rule 5. Sales before creation. Even the best product is useless if nobody knows it exists. That's why rule number 5 is simple. Focus on distribution before creation. Many people spend all their time perfecting their product, but forget to make it visible. Sales and marketing are the engines that drive every successful business. Here's how to build your system step by step. 1. Choose your main platform. Whether it's YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, or a podcast, pick one channel and master it before expanding. 2. Post consistently. Consistency builds trust and visibility. Without it, you won't grow. 3. Provide real value for free. Share knowledge openly. People buy from those who have already helped them. 4. Build owned media. Social media audiences aren't truly yours. Collect emails or phone numbers to stay independent. 5. Integrate your offer into your content. The most effective form of advertising feels natural, like creators who weave product mentions seamlessly into their videos. In short, without a clear distribution system, even the best idea stays invisible. Visibility and consistency turn skills into success. Rule 6. Don't finance luxury with debt. A simple but powerful rule: never borrow money for consumption. There are two types of debt: good debt and bad debt. Good debt helps you make money. For example, buying equipment or inventory for your business, investing in real estate or assets that generate cash flow, using leverage to expand your operations or acquire ownership. Bad debt, on the other hand, funds short-term pleasure, like cars, vacations, or luxury goods. These expenses don't create value, they drain it. A simple rule of thumb: if a purchase doesn't make you money, you're effectively selling your time to own something that loses value. Wealthy people buy assets. Poor people buy status. Rule 7. Use money as a tool, not as the goal. Money is not the goal. It's a tool to buy freedom, time, and opportunities. Saving money alone doesn't make you wealthy. Investing it wisely does. Take this story as an example. A man ran a small food truck and worked 60 hours a week. He saved every extra dollar, but kept the cash hidden at home because he didn't trust banks. One day, a fire destroyed everything, and with it, decades of effort. The lesson: money that isn't invested isn't safe. It needs to be working in your skills, your business, or income-producing assets. Money amplifies who you already are. If you're generous, you'll do more good with it. If you're selfish, it magnifies that too. The ultimate goal of wealth isn't to have more money. It's to buy back your time. Freedom doesn't live in your bank account. It lives in your calendar. When you control your time, you've achieved financial success. Everything beyond that is just a bonus. Conclusion. Let's quickly recap the 7 rules of money. 1. The 4% rule. Know your target number for financial independence. 2. Master a valuable high-income skill. 3. Don't just earn money, own assets. 4. Use leverage to multiply your results. 5. Focus on sales and distribution before creation. 6. Avoid consumer debt and invest in assets instead. 7. Treat money as a tool for freedom, not as the final goal. If you apply these principles step by step, you'll steadily build wealth and independence. No luck or inheritance required. Financial freedom isn't a myth. It's the result of discipline, structure, and consistent action. I hope the video was helpful. If so, please give us a thumbs up. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our site so you regularly receive new videos and tutorials and the world of AI becomes more understandable for you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.